What up?
And we are back.
Yeah, back like some crack. What's up, man?
Oh Lord, no, I'll never be back like some crack.
Hey,
No,
man,
sir.
this right here, it's like crack.
Oh man, I hate gummies. Gummies are just like one of the worst things, worst tasting things in the world. Jelly beans, all that type of stuff, just straight up disgusting.
This is the sour party pack.
So yeah, nah, man, yeah, I punt those down the street. Yeah, no gummies, man. But what's up though, man? I see you on a gummy kick right now, man. What's going on with you, man?
Oh, nothing much, man. Just want to talk about the recap the game 3, man, yesterday, man. What you thought about the game yesterday?
I mean, the same thing that pretty much been going on our series. I think one of the main things that the Celtics are showing the world, like, so a lot of us casual fans, you know what I mean? Like whenever we talk about basketball players or talk about the stars, what they're doing, who's successful and who's not successful, the first thing that we throw out every single time, the first thing we throw out is, man, he's scoring this a game, he getting this many assists a game, he getting this many of this. We never bring up defense. The
Yeah,
Celtics are putting on a clinic and showing everybody what a team that is offensively gifted looks like as well when they are also defensively, gifted. Like the Celtics are putting on a clinic when it comes to the defense. Man, Luca, Kyrie, they can't play the one-on-one ball the same way that they did last series, man. Because whenever they get a switch, it's not a Rudy Gobert waiting for them. If they get a switch from Drew to Derek White, they love it. If they get a switch from Derek White to Jaylen Brown, they love it. They get one from Jaylen Brown to Tatum, they love it. You know what I mean? So the Mavericks, they can't run the same one-on-one game with the same effectiveness that they're doing. So man, the Celtics really putting defense out there on the court.
Yeah, I agree. Well, let's look at some of the stats, man. Like Tatum, he had 1 steal. Holiday had 1 steal. Al Horford, he had 2 steals, 1 block. Tillman had 2 blocks. I mean, they was really putting some defense on these guys, man. Turnovers. Kyrie Irving, he didn't do that, but he had 2 turnovers. Luca he improved drastically. He had 3 turnovers. They did play some defense, but what was kind of nervous for Boston, they had a 21 point lead in the fourth quarter, and
Yeah.
boy, I was getting nervous. I thought he was gonna pull it out, man. And then when Luca fired out, it just seemed like all the win to get all that effort to get back to almost tying the game. It just blew out of them, man.
I don't know. Maybe the Celtics took their foot off the gas. Maybe they started getting a little lazy, a little lackadaisical. Stopped like sticking to their principles. Like thought they had it in the bag. Let up a little bit. Like, oh, we got this. The Mavericks, they gonna give up. Like subconsciously, man. Once you feel like you winning, sometimes you can mentally let off the gas, and I think that was part of the problem, man. But
you know what I didn't like, man? I didn't like the fact that Tatum looked like he was getting lost. I was like, damn, man, this your chance. He got lost for a couple minutes, man. He wasn't taking the shots, but he came through at the end with the little Euro step dunk he had and hit them key free throws. But when Dallas was making that run, man, like it seemed like no one wanted to shoot the ball.
But see, that's what I was talking about when we first started. Like, I keep hearing this about Tatum, man. It's like, it's about winning basketball. Like, everybody think everybody's supposed to score 30 and 40 points, and he don't got that dog in him if he don't do this and don't do that. Like, the man out there playing defense, the man out there getting assists, like, he don't have to score 30 and 40 points, man. It's like when we watch these basketball players, everybody just waiting on a basketball player to fall. Everybody just waiting on a basketball player to fail, to say, see, he's not that guy. Mm-hmm. But, man, they are putting themselves in a good position to win their first championship. So, man, Tatum, whether he was out there just lighting it up or not, man, like, salute to them boys. And I'm not a Boston Celtics fan at all.
Me neither.
At
but
all.
I definitely don't want. I don't want Luca to have one over Trey. I want Trey to still have to come through and get his ring before Luca, man. He gonna do it.
Man, what is that gonna prove though?
Hey man, it's just gonna prove that trade, man, that we made one of the bad trade.
That ain't gonna come on, dog. So you still think that Trey Young is an equal player to Luca Doncic?
Now we already talked about this. We talked about this on the podcast. You know, I feel like Luca is he's better because he's taller. He can rebound better. But as far as like, I mean, gonna lie. Luca showed me he clutch. He clutch. So he showed that. But Trey showed me he was clutch too in the Eastern Conference Finals when he beat New York. You know, went up there, beat Philadelphia, and almost beat Milwaukee. So he can be clutch with the right people around him, but he is small. I think his height, his stature, his physical, his physicalities about him, that's what make him not as great as Luca. If he was tall as Luca, I'll probably be singing different praises.
But he's not.
That's what I said. He's not.
You know
but as far as like if you go by numbers, which I know you can't go by numbers because it's always intangible.
That's what I'm saying. Like what numbers?
But if you go by numbers, as far as points and assists, Luka and Trey right there. Luka
man, five first team All NBAs to none. That's the only numbers you need to know.
Hey man, I think that has something to do with the light skin factor, man.
Man, dog, come on, dog. No.
I'm telling you, man. Like,
why? That don't have nothing to do with not that. Attitude. No.
So you don't think Trey deserves to be on one?
No, Trey has not deserved to be first team All NBA. No, what has Trey Young done in any season to be first team All NBA? Not one season.
I think the year he went to the Eastern Conference Finals, I think he deserved it for sure.
What do you mean that they had a horrible season? That regular season, they had a horrible regular season.
They came back in the middle of the year. They came back in the middle.
But they had a horrible first year. Man, how you gonna be first team All NBA and your coach got fired in the middle of the season? Like, come on, dog. Your team not doing well.
They came back, man, and made it happen.
Come on, dog. Trey has not done anything to be first team All NBA. Could Trey be second, maybe third team? Yes, but Trey has not had a season where he needed to be first team All NBA. Not at all. Not even close. I mean, but you going off fandom and not all basketball. Like you got to go off actual basketball. No, you're not, dog. You're going off straight fandom if you think Trey Young has had a season.
I'm going about the playoffs, but you're gonna say, well, it wasn't the playoffs. It was this whole season.
It was off the regular season, be rich.
I know, but I'm just saying.
So what are you talking about?
Trey showed in them playoffs that he could be top-notch guy. He held the team down. He won some games. He was the momentum to them going all the way to the finals.
That has nothing to do with first team All NBA. What we talking about? Stay on subject.
I am on subject.
Dog, you keep telling me about the playoffs. I'm talking about the first team. All it has nothing to do with that.
Hey, in my mind, from what I thought, I think
fandom.
He should. Okay, fandom. Call it
random fandom.
Hey,
man, random fandomness, man.
Cool,
that's all that is, man.
Okay,
yeah, man. But anyway, man, enough about this Trey Young talk, man. You know, as I'm rocking the Hawks hat, enough with the Trey Young talk right now, man. Like, back to the Celtics and the Mavs. Do you think that the Celtics are going to put it away in 4 games? Not 4, 4. You think they're going to put them down in 4?
I mean, out of all logic, I would say no, because like they got, they're gonna have pride. They're gonna want to get one. They're not gonna want to get swept. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna see the best games, but it could go either way. It could backfire in their face and they try too hard. And I mean, because Boston has nothing to lose. They don't have pressure unless they lose 2. Then they have pressure. But coming in, when is the game? Is it Friday? Yeah, tomorrow night.
Tomorrow.
So
yes,
coming in
sir.
tomorrow night, man, like. The pressure's on Kyrie, pressure's on Luca. I think Luca's used to doing this because as we all heard, he's been doing this since he's 15 years old, playing in big championship games overseas. And I seen a clip to where and did you see the clip when they had the crowd and the crowd was just crazy where he was from? Over there was just stupid. So he's used to them wild atmosphere. Where it's crazy, so he's used to being in that. So I don't know, we'll see. But as far as Boston can do it, but I don't see it. I see Dallas fighting for pride, man. At least don't lose it. Don't let them win on their home court.
A gentleman sweep. You think it's gonna be a gentleman sweep? 5 games.
What you think?
I mean, I think it could be very well a gentleman sweep. 5 games. I mean, I think when you have a player as talented as Kyrie Irving, a player as talented as Luca Doncic, I mean, those men have pride. I'm sure they don't want to get swept. But I mean, if Boston has the right attitude and they need to go ahead and finish them off tomorrow. They need to go ahead and finish them off. I don't think it's going to happen. But they need to go ahead and finish them off. They need to go ahead and dust them on. Dust them up in the dustpan, put them in the trash, wrap that trash on up real tight, take it on out, throw it outside in that outside trash where all the garbage juice at. Tell them we'll see you next year. You know what I mean? That's what they need to do. I'm gonna tell you one thing though. One thing about Luca. Luca needs to stop crying.
Oh yeah, you saw that. You saw that thing I sent in the chat.
Yeah, man. Luca complains a lot. Luca needs to stop complaining. He's spending time complaining. I get it. You think you were fouled. You think you should have got a call. But listen, this the finals. You don't have time to sit and argue with a ref when the ball is going back to the other side of the court and people getting wide open threes because you did not get back on defense. Like that's something that you have to think about. That's something that you have to get together, man. So game 3, I mean, these first 3 games, I can't say that I predicted or thought the Celtics would win all 3. I mean, I thought it would be a good series, but man, the Celtics, like I said, they are showing you what it looks like when your team is offensively gifted and when they are even more defensively gifted. Like,
yeah, they play some defense and they do have more offensive threats than Dallas. Do you feel now how everybody's talking about the West is stronger than the East? Do you feel that it's just a matchup problem for Dallas, or is that the West still stronger than the East?
I mean, if you look at all the biggest stars, right? So I guess we could say some of the biggest stars are out west, but at the same time, man, that's why they play the games. You know what I mean? I think the Celtics have been one of the best teams by far this season, and they are the cream of the crop of the East. And we are seeing when all the dust settled and the Mavericks were the only team left out of the West, the East right now, as far as the Celtics, seem to be making like I'm talking about just making hay of them, like putting them away. So I can't really say which one is the strongest right now. Though it's looking like the East might bring that ring on home, bring it home to Boston.
I seen your caption you got in quotations. Today was a good day. Is that Ice Cube you talking about, or
oh what? Yeah, man. Well, I always quoting Cube and
okay.
And today was a good day. Today was a good day, man. Good. You know what I mean? Today was an excellent day, man. You know what I mean? Like today was a good day. It really was, man. A good family day. Then I get on here on live and just talk to my partner about some sports. Not sports, sports. You know what I mean? Today was a good day, man.
I see we got a couple people in here. Anybody want to ask us any questions? Leave any comments. We can read your comments, man. If you got something to say, definitely love to hear from you. Chime in. Going forward, man. Who you think is going to be Game 4's MVP on either side? Who you think going to be the MVP of the game?
You mean the MVP of the game?
Yeah, the game. Who gonna come through?
I mean, if Dallas wins, it's gonna have to be Luca. I don't think just Kyrie can get it done. I think it had to be Luca. If the Celtics do it, everybody been waiting on Tatum to have a big game, but it probably be Jaylen Brown. I think Jaylen Brown is on a collision course with winning series and finals MVP. And so, I'll say Jaylen Brown for the Celtics or Luca for the Mavericks, man. And so, hey, man, it's been a decent 3 games, and the Celtics been knocking them boys out.
Look, I'm gonna make a prediction, man. Drew Holiday gonna be the MVP of Game 4. His defense and offensive output will be the reason why Boston sweeps Dallas in Dallas. That's what I'm gonna say.
I mean, he already had one big game. That's why I didn't mention him. He already had one big game. That's not really his role anymore, but he could. He already had one big. He already had one big offensive game. So I'm not sure.
What's up with Porzingis, man? He just like a walking ACL injury or something, man. What's up with him, man?
Man, he just, hey, sometimes your body just betray you. He just happens to be one of those guys that stays getting hurt. But I mean, he came in, he played well the first 2 games. He gonna be able to snatch him a ring up if they win. And he was able to beat Dallas, the team where he couldn't get along with Luca. At least that's what reports were. And right now, he happens to have one up on him as far as looking like he might be the one to win a ring first.
I remember hearing. So, I remember hearing before Dallas started having some success, they were saying Luca was a hard player to play with. You heard the same thing? The reports, they was just saying he was just very difficult. He wasn't getting along with Kyrie, wasn't getting along with Porzingis, and that's why they got rid of him. And just was like, wasn't getting along with the coach, all kind of stuff. Seems like they put it together now. So all that's for it don't matter. He's in the finals.
I mean, I heard that about him. Porzingis. I never heard anything going on with him and Kyrie. I haven't heard that, but it's always gonna be rumblings. You never know what's up. Like we hear rumblings about people don't like Trey Young. I don't know if that's true or not. You know what I mean? So who knows? I hear people say they don't like. There are players who don't like Trey. People around the league who don't like Trey. I don't know if it's true or not. Only time will tell. I mean, the guys, the way they rally around Luca, and the way some of the Hawks rally around Trey, it seemed like to just be rumors, man. So we'll see. But
if I was a Celtics coach going to Game 4, I saw a ridiculous stat where Boston was like they were undefeated in games that they held their opponents under 100 points. So my thing would be defense, and let the offense come. I'll play hellified defense, win the game, go home with the ring, sweep Dallas. And the reason I say Holiday will be the MVP is because that's what he does, man. He plays that defense. He's able to take and neutralize a lot of the best players on the opposition team. So we shall see. And then he can hit the three, he can drive to the basket. He's the all-around two-way player, bro.
Yeah, he is, man. I like Holiday. I don't know. I think it's gonna be Jaylen Brown.
I can see that. Jaylen Brown.
I think it's gonna be Jaylen Brown, man.
And he's from the A.
So, yeah, I think it's gonna be Jaylen Brown, man. So hey, man, shout out to the Celtics. Shout out to the mayor. I know them Dallas fans. I know they're over there sick. I know they gotta feel like Dak Prescott must come to the game or something. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff just falling apart, man. Stuff just falling apart.
Yeah. I saw a little meme today. And said, "Who are you really?" And they pulled a little they had the Mavericks like a mask on. They pulled it off, and it was Dallas Cowboys starting. Like, yo, you really the Cowboys? I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah,
shoot, man. Anything else you want to talk about, or you want to wrap this on up?
Yeah, man. No, man. Hey, it's been a interesting 3 games so far, and we'll just see how the rest of it goes, man. Hey, anybody out there watching, man, we have a pretty big guest coming on our pod.
Oh yeah.
Tomorrow, man. We are really, really excited about it, man. Coming on the Waterboy show, and we're really excited, man. We got a guest that we are both looking forward to interviewing, man. So make sure y'all stay tuned and look out for that, man. When that won't be this week's episode. It'll be in 2 weeks when the episode we film tomorrow come out.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good surprise, man. We're gonna have a lot of good questions for you guys. Hey, and also, man, like if y'all seeing the content that we're doing, if y'all supporting it, let us know that you like it. If it's something you want to see us cover, somebody you want to interview, any feedback that we can do to make the show better, let us know, man. But thank y'all guys for supporting us, man. And Trey, I'm gonna let you bring us on out, man.
Yeah, man. But hey, man. Hey, every now and then you might see us up here, man, doing these lives, talking about current events, current games, current things that's going on. About just vent about our days. But either way, man, you out there having a good time with the Waterboy Show. So on behalf of myself and my partner, B Rich, the Waterboy Show live stream is out.
We out.